Okay, so here's the deal. Some people have asked me to do a rant on the current next gen situation of gaming, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I am largely unimpressed by the next gen of gaming. Quite frankly, there are a few features that make it feel like the future of gaming, such as the voice command, picture in picture, which, is sort of old technology, picture in picture on the TV, getting to watch something on another channel, getting to game and watch a movie at the same time. But really, a lot of these features seem very unrealistic, that I would actually use them, in a realistic fashion. Like, I can't pay attention to a movie and a video game at the same time. It's not something I've done, and it's probably not something I'm going to do. I've multitasked. I've been on the computer and watched TV, but it's different. I'm listening to the TV. It's not a big feature. It's not a necessary feature that needs to be incorporated. Pretty much, it's a waste of time. It's nice that it's there. It's nice that they thought up the feature, but I feel like they could have went up and beyond with next gen. Too many useless features, too many things with movies, watching a movie while you're not even looking at the TV. I don't know what the fuck they're coming up with. Just dumb shit that's not necessary, that has nothing to do with the games, and just lazy ass uh, things that don't make sense and that are half assed. Let me explain. So, before I get into it, I am perfectly happy with my 360 for now. I just got Batman. I'm not one of these type of super nerds that go, I need it now, 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 now. And I'm not gonna, cry to my mama and beg her to buy me the system and shit like that. No, I'm not that type of person that needs to have it right then and there. I'm not one of those types of people that need to have it right there as soon as it's released. I've a lot of times I've waited for games, to play them because I didn't want to go out and buy a $65 game right then and there. I've played things later. I've gotten systems a lot later after they've been released. I didn't get an Xbox until the Xbox 360 until the end of 2008. So I'm perfectly happy with the consoles that I have right now. So I don't need to run out and get the next gen. It's not necessary at the moment. And now this next gen of gaming, the software that's available is not really impressing me that much. They've got a new Assassin's Creed that's available. With slightly better graphics. The graphics do look better, but here's the thing: they're not like above and beyond what was on the 360 and PS4 by much. They've improved, but it's not like Xbox to Xbox 360. It's not like PS2 to PS3. Like, it's not that big of a graphical jump. It does look good, but not as good as PC still. It's not as good as like computing on your, gaming on your computer. It's not the same thing. It's not that great. And all the games are too much the same. Another Call of Duty, another Assassin's Creed. Here's the thing, when at least there was a big gap between Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2. Now there's like, I felt like with Assassin's Creed, like Assassin's Creed 3 just came out. And as soon as I bought that one, I turn around and Assassin's Creed 4 is already on the shelf. I just got done buying it. What? Now that one there. I don't understand how that happened. They're just releasing them too quickly, too fast. It's it's not good. It's not good for business because sooner or later people are going to get sick of this, and there are people that are sick of this. You know, quite frankly, I've never been a big Call of Duty fan. I did enjoy Black Ops, and Black Ops 2 is good, but even those games are too similar. And it's too much of the same shit repeated over and over. Sequels to games that weren't mind blowing. You know, I like Black Ops, but it didn't blow my mind like, you know, so many other people. I'm like, okay, it's still just shooting people. It's not really this big epic game like many people made it out to be. Like they're making like this is like mind blowing. I guess it's, you know, I'm from a different generation. A lot of these people are younger who are saying this shit on the internet, and you know, people don't understand. You know, like mind blowing to me was like Ocarina of Time. Like you had this big expansive world you could explore. It was a lot of fun, changing the way you looked at gaming in 3D and the way how different things and weapons worked and the story and just everything was just epic. It now that felt like a life affirming, a big change in gaming. That's, you know, or Super Mario 64, like you're playing this game, wow, you know, like yeah, this was like the first ever real 3D platformer like that. That was like life changing. This Call of Duty Ghost is just another Call of Duty, you know, and they've just changed it. They've made the settings, you know, they've just changed things about it, but it's still just Call of Duty in the end. It's not anything really all that different. Just the same multiplayer, same fucking thing. Assassin's Creed, they throw pirates in it, they try to change it all up, which is appreciated, but it's really the same shit. Assassinate this guy, move on to the next task. Now there was improvements in the Assassin's Creed series, but you know, pretty much it's the same game it's always been. It did improve. The first game sucked. The second game was good. But now it's really just all become the same big game again. It's just one big game just cut up into like, you know, other games. It's like the same fucking game. You know, and all these other features don't mean anything. The PS4, you know, you got a touch pad. It's not a touch screen, so what the fuck is the point, really? You're gonna just move things and with the touchpad. It's gonna get tiresome. It's novelty, and boom, there you go. There's the word. Too much novelty shit on this on these fucking consoles. Too much things like picture in picture. Watch a movie while you play a game. It's just things that are annoying. It's nice to know they're there, but you ain't going to use them in the end. Also, now PS4, they're charging for online. PS3 and 360 were the same fucking thing. They had almost all the same games. Everybody had Black Ops. Everybody had, you know, Assassin's Creed. All the same games, pretty much. There was only a couple of exclusives here and there, you know, like Gears of War was exclusive. That was the only thing you could get on the 360 that you couldn't get on PlayStation. And PlayStation had Metal Gear Solid, you know. And the thing was, the only thing that set it apart was PS3 had a slightly nicer interface, and they have free online, which was their big selling point, versus Xbox, which made you pay a bundle of money in order to get service. You couldn't even use Netflix without having the Xbox Live. So that's gone. Now you have to pay for whatever system you get. So to me, there's really no big difference between the systems. The same fucking shit, pretty much the same fucking offers. You can still watch Netflix. They both have useless shit that you're never going to use on either one of them. Come and flame me, tell me I'm wrong. say, oh, you're just saying this because you don't have the systems. Well, I eventually will buy one of them when I fucking feel like it. So there. The thing is, though, is it possible to not want these new systems? It is, because I really don't really. I want one if it was at a more reasonable price or someone gave it to me as a gift. Yeah, well, yeah, I'd fucking play. But the thing is, I don't really have the urge to run out and blow all my life savings on a system that really isn't really impressing me much. So there you go. There's your little rant on the next gen of gaming. It's next generation because they say it is. It doesn't really feel like it, but it is. So there it is. I guess you can't argue with marketing. So yeah, there's your next gen rant, and I guess I'll do a follow up in the future as the next generation of gaming progresses.